this graph, we're going to observe both 2018 and 2019 tables of average temperature per month. For our state, it was Tamaulipas. Then, we are going to write those numbers in decimals in a table, x being the months 1 through 24 because it is of 2 years, and y being the average temperature per month. After we do this, we are going to get all of these points when we finish.
After creating the scatter plot, we need to select which equation to use. I decided to use sine because it fits better with our graphic. First, you need to find which are the key points. For example, the initial point is 3,30.2. The maximum point is 7,36.4. The middle point is 10,29.7. The minimum point is 13,23.4. And the last point is 16,32.5. Now that we have all the points, the first thing we need to find is amplitude. In order to find the amplitude, the only thing that we need to do is find the difference between initial temperature and maximum temperature, and the difference of minimum temperature and initial temperature. This gives us that A is equal to 7, approx. Now we will find the period and the value of B. The period is the length of the sine, in this case is 13. Now we will use the period formula in order to find B. We need to solve the equation for B. The equation is 2p divided by 13. If you put this in the calculator, the answer will be 1/2, approx. Now we only need to find the value of C and D, and this is really easy, as the initial point is 3,30.2, C equals 3, and D equals 30.2. Now we have all the values, and we only need to replace them in the sine formula. Our formula will be y equals 7 sine 1/2, open parenthesis, x minus 3, close parenthesis, plus 30.2.
Are the equations for the scatter points of temperature in Tamaulipas. So the red equation is our own equation, the one our team made using approximations and calculations we know. And the blue equation is the one Desmos generates by giving it this equation. So as you can see, they are very similar, but our equation is slightly to the left compared to the Desmos equation. So we need to find what the average temperature of May 2025 would be. So to do that, what we need to do is count how many months until May 2025. We know that this month is December 2019, so the next month would be January 2020, so 5 years until 2025, so 5 years times 12 months, plus the 5 months till May 2025 would give us 65, plus the 24 months that have already lapsed would give us 89, so 89 months is May 2025. So if we look for 89 in the equation, on our equation, the temperature would be 24.38, and in Desmos's equation, the temperature would be 30.01. So we can average out these temperatures to get the average temperature from both equations. So 24.4 divided by 2, and 27.2. This would be the average temperature.
My collaboration was to collect all of the data and plot it on Desmos to get the first graph. My strategies were always to focus on the main work and try to get my work done as soon as possible. When my teammates gave me an idea, I tried to use it, think about it, to use it or not. To achieve the team goal, I ensured that everybody was doing their work on time. This made us finish the project faster and more efficiently.
My collaboration was very important because in this project everyone had to do their part to finish. The work of every student was related. If someone did not do their part, it would have been impossible to finish. The strategy was to divide the work as the project suggests, but the most important strategy was mutual help in each of the tasks, to be sure that each part was correctly done. I respect the ideas of my classmates, but what I did when my teammates gave me an idea was check if it really was a good idea to see if we could apply it to the project. I contribute to my team doing the part that corresponds to me, in addition to helping in the elaboration of other parts of my classmates. I also collaborate answering some questions of the document.
My collaboration was to collect all the data and use it to compare the temperature. My strategies were to find the best answer so I can explain it in the simplest way. When one of my teammates contribute with ideas, I take it in account and try to use it. To achieve the teammate goal, I judge them in a way that we can get a more concrete answer.
So in this project, my collaboration was important because without my work, we couldn't have been able to make this video, and the team wouldn't have been as guided as it was, and the organization would have been worse. The strategies to achieve the goal as a team were to use effective communication and to constantly communicate with each other to report any problems or progress we were making. When a teammate contributed an idea or something we should do, the thing I did was to listen, analyze it, and then consider it if it was appropriate to use that strategy or idea. To achieve the team goal, my contribution was to kind of organize the team and establish communication to be aware of any issues or progress we were making.